guys. It is I, Wolfy Boy, making a episode of the podcast, the show. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That was goofy, right? That was extremely goofy. But yes, hello guys, it's me, Wolfy Boy, with a podcast. By myself this time. I'll be hosting it by myself. Why? I don't know. We haven't hosted one in 2 months. And I kind of want to break the absence with me recording by myself. So, yeah. My apologies to the gang that I'm doing this unexpectedly. But, it'll be funny. Maybe it'll be funny. Maybe it might be entertaining. Who the hell knows at this point? Alright? Because at the end of the day, it's me. It's Wolfy Boy. Or my real name right there. Now, let's just get to business. Yeah. I haven't recorded in 2 months. I don't know why, to be honest with you. I think there's no explanation. Probably, I don't know, some real life shit. Maybe we didn't have time. Who knows? But I decided to do it because same answer. It's goofy. So yeah. So without further ado, we'll just get this shit started. And we'll just get down to the topics. How long will this podcast will be? To be honest, I have zero fucking clue. But hey. That's how it is. That's my fucking life. And to be honest, that's how it is with my Let's Talk About Some Stuff series that I've not done in 50 years. So, let's get down to these pointless topics that are from the Psycho Mantis himself, Wolfy Boy 88, John Wolfenstein himself. So, let's get down to the first topic. And already, this is gonna draw a lot of people away. Alright, everybody's gonna click off the video immediately. Let's talk about Call of Duty. Alright, now you can click off the video. But yes, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yep, we're doing it right here, right now. We're going to be talking about that. I don't think we ever talked about Call of Duty, I think. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the next COD coming up. And I am hoping to God that COD will be good. Mainly because Infinity Ward last time, I know many people liked it. Booster Meme, Jason, and all these other people. And that's fine that they like it, but me personally, I didn't like it because the map sucked. And this was like the first Call of Duty to just introduce the worst thing ever, and that is a strict skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, I didn't really like that. I like Cold War because the maps were actually good. They were alright. They were decent enough. They were playable, unlike Modern Warfare. Unlike Modern Warfare 2019. And there's Vanguard. Yeah. There's Vanguard. We'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, I'm just hoping that Modern Warfare 2022, almost said 2019 for some weird reason. But yeah, Modern Warfare 2. I'm really hoping that this COD will be good. This has been a COD that's been like more focused by the developers. From what I'm hearing, I think all the fucking studios that's owned by Activision is working on Modern Warfare 2, which is kind of bonkers. Like, holy fucking shit. So, yeah. And there's been a lot of talk about it. Now, listen. I just... What I want for Modern Warfare 2... It's probably the most simple things. I want the game to actually have good maps. Seriously, like again, 2019 just had like the shittiest maps ever. Like that's why I just stopped playing it. Like the map was just filled with like shitty maps. Holy fucking shit. Um, like Piccadilly. Holy fucking shit, dude. I do not know how, who came up with the fucking. Who came up with that map? Like seriously, like that map was fucking trash. That shit was just unfucking playable. And it was even funny too. Is the fucking devs at Infinity Ward hate Piccadilly so much. So yeah, so there was that. Then there was Euphrates Bridge, which, according to Booster Meme, that map has been taken out, which is surprising. Like the fact that they taken out that map. I mean, hey, that's a good thing. But they never fucking removed Piccadilly. I don't know. Like you remove a bad map, why you cannot take out another fucking garbage map? Come on, man. So yeah, they they got rid of that map. Euphrates Bridge was like, I don't know. It was a fucking bridge. You spawn below the bridge. It was awful. It was also more bad for like infected, but I think it was atrocious on domination. It was fucking horrible on domination, dude. The flag would literally be on the bridge, and it was Jesus fuck. It was impossible to capture the flag. Overall, yeah, I'm just hoping that there will at least be like I'm hoping that Modern Warfare 2 will at least have like mostly good maps instead of mostly bad maps. Like seriously, like I'm tired of it. I'm tired of what Modern Warfare 2019 had to offer. Just please, Infinity Ward, just take your time and actually play through the maps and actually make some adjustments, man. Hell, remake them if you have to, like Rainbow Six Siege. I know many people will not like it, but come on, man. Because fuck, that shit was awful. Modern Warfare 2019 was fucking bad. So yeah, what was that, man? I'm just hoping Modern Warfare 2 just at least have mostly good maps. Just like, I don't know, have like 2-3 bad maps. That's it. And improve from that, from with the seasons that you're gonna do. So yeah. Another thing is what, the 2-year life cycle? I don't know. Supposedly there's a 2-year life cycle. Supposedly that's confirmed. So I'm guessing Treyarch could have more time with their next game, hopefully, because listen, man, like I feel like Treyarch has been fucked up more by Activision than all the other studios. So I'm hoping to God that with these 2 years of Modern Warfare 2, like I'm hoping at least like they'll keep the players engaged with the game so that people will still enjoy the game for 2 years. You know, so you cannot fucking release a bad update, okay? You can't just ignore the game after 1 year. No, you gotta keep updating the game, my boy. So I'm just hoping they release like a lot more content that's good and such, and nothing horrible. I hope it not, man. All right, I pre-ordered the game for $100. All right, you gotta. Yes, you did show me right, guys. I pre-ordered the game for $100. Right, so they gotta fucking do something, right? They gotta make the game good, and they gotta make the game good so I can last the 2 years of playing the game. So I will not be playing Grand Theft Auto 5 on my PS5 for like mostly all night. I'm hoping that's not gonna be the case. GTA Online is horrible, and I don't know why am I still playing it. But yeah. What else do I want to talk about Modern Warfare 2? I'm just hoping that the game will be good. I'm hoping that the game will have a better campaign than Vanguard, because Vanguard, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know, like, dude, okay, this might be like the actual first time that I actually hated a Call of Duty campaign so much. I don't know. I think Booster Meme maybe enjoyed it a little bit. I don't know. I did not like the campaign at all. The story for me did not make sense. Like the characters were like, I got okay. So Sniper Woman, like that story was somewhat enjoyable from the start, but then I got turned to total shit, dude, and it didn't even make sense. Like after she killed somebody, all the fucking like the whole fucking army like got started becoming brave ever since she killed like one Russian soldier, or not Russian soldier, but a fucking German soldier. Like that did not make sense. And if you don't know who the sniper lady is, she's like, if you I do not know if you guys even look at the trailers. She's like in the trailers. She's a Russian woman and shit. To be honest, like the ending of that didn't make sense. I hated the. There was like another part of the story where you're a dude who was a pilot and he crashed into a fucking island. To be honest, that part was just kind of lame. It was kind of not my favorite, and I was just playing through the game. It's just a bland face. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Uh, Arthur, which is the black guy. His, I feel like his was just somewhat more enjoyable than the other two, but like other than that, I mean, yeah. And the plane mission, dude, I hated the plane mission so much. The controls for the plane, in my opinion, were kind of ass. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm talking way too much about Vanguard. Overall, look, Vanguard's missions, the campaign was ass. It was unenjoyable. I was making a series for it, and I noticed that throughout all the videos, it was ass. But well, not all the videos, but what I mean from me saying it was ass, the fucking audio, my mic was muted. I always keep on forgetting that the mic button on my PS5 is always on when I'm recording. So yeah, but Vanguard's campaign was ass. It was so ass that I didn't even bother to even upload the series. It was way too ass, man. And fun fact, it was supposed to be like what, World War II Lost Clips, but like, dude, like COD World War II's campaign is way more better than Vanguard's, and that's a fucking fact. Anyways, I just want Modern Warfare 2 to at least be better than Vanguard's campaign, which I'm pretty sure it will. I don't know. I feel like Infinity War is pretty good. Was like telling telling a story, except for ending it with a cliffhanger with Ghost. Overall, Infinity War, I'm just hoping that Infinity Ward knows what they're doing with the campaign, and hopefully make it enjoyable, man. Hopefully for the life of me, man. But yeah, I'm just hoping that the campaign was good, not Vanguard level of ass. Please don't do that. Yeah. Overall, I just need the game to be good, and you know what? I don't bring up Vanguard again, but Vanguard, it was good for like a week, but then after that, it turned to complete shit. And in December, fucking hell, dude, Vanguard had the worst fucking thing ever, dude. That shit was broken on December. I don't know what the fuck was happening. Yeah, if you don't know, Vanguard on December turned into like somehow Cyberpunk 2077 on launch. There was a grenade called what, fucking Thermite, whatever the fuck, a more better version of Thermite. And if you play Shipment 24/7, you're dealing with white phosphorus on December. I am not joking, man. That shit was horrible. Another thing was the shotguns were fucking amazing. They were so amazing. They were able to one-shot you from a mile away. I am not joking. I don't know how we went from having, knowing that a shotgun will have shit range and shit damage somewhat, to holy shit, the shotguns are overpowered as fuck. And there's a video of our Call of Duty video that somebody got a nuke with a shotgun in like I think 30 seconds, maybe a little more. I don't know, but around there, in 30 fucking seconds, in one of the in shipment 24/7 or I forgot the name already. If that doesn't explain to you how horrible the shotguns are for Vanguard in December was, I don't know what to tell you. But Jesus fuck, that shit was crazy. That shit was horrible. It give me, Bruce and Meme, PTSD, shell shock even. Overall, I'm just hoping that Modern Warfare 2 is not like that. I'm hoping that it's not like Vanguard, with the case of December being the worst month for the fucking game, man. Because Jesus fuck, man, that shit was horrible, dude. I mean, it was somewhat a fun experience, but like, it was horrible, dude. It was annoying, dude. Yeah. Cold War was the better COD. In my opinion, I had more fun on Cold War, but Jesus fuck, Vanguard? No. You know, in Zombies, that shit was ass. Even when Shino Numa came out, even though I enjoyed Shino Numa in Vanguard Zombies, yeah, that shit was still ass. Overall, yeah, Vanguard is a total trash mammal. Modern Warfare 2 just has to be good, dude. It just has to. At this point, it just has to. Infinity War, don't even take notes from Vanguard, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, overall, Modern Warfare 2 just has to be good. All right. I'm hoping that Infinity War learned from their mistakes, even though I feel like they didn't from 2019. I'm hoping that they do. Another thing, that it's a small little thing, a small and goofy thing that they should add, but an FOV slider. I don't know. I thought I would add that in there because when I went back to Modern Warfare 2019 and Black Ops 3, I felt extremely slow, and I played. Dude, I did not know what the hell was going on, bro. Like, I felt extremely slow, dude. I do not know what the hell was wrong, dude. I got too used to 120 FOV. So, yeah, at this point, please, like, add that little thing. Just add that little thing. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, yeah. What a fucking time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking time to be alive. Alright, well, yeah. Call of Duty Vanguard. Not Vanguard. No. Not Vanguard. Modern Warfare 2 needs to be good. That's all I gotta say. And speaking of Call of Duty, let's bring up another topic, or somewhat of the same, but not really. Let's talk about PlayStation and Xbox. The rivalry. The craziest shit ever. And while we're on that subject, let me fucking get my fucking charger and charge this fucking MacBook. Shit was about to die. Alright. So, PlayStation and Xbox. So, around March, I think May, it was announced that, you know, Xbox is gonna purchase Activision. A really amazing news, to be honest with you. But PlayStation did not like that. PlayStation made an excuse saying that they need Call of Duty because it's their biggest money maker and all that. And I have to be honest with you, PlayStation is fucking stupid. As much as I love PlayStation, like, I've been this sounds so goofy to say this, but I've been playing PlayStation since like the PSP and been a fan of them ever since. I grew up with the fucking consoles itself. But PlayStation is fucking stupid. They're acting ridiculous in my opinion. Because, like, PlayStation makes better games than fucking like Call of Duty and Activision themselves. And I feel like they make a lot more money from those games. So yeah, I don't know. That's how I see it. I mean, PlayStation exclusives been they sell a lot, dude. I don't know how. And there's like some other games that I think PlayStation is partnered with, or like those games are partnered with PlayStation. Um, I think FIFA is. I'm pretty sure. I'm not really sure. I know that there is a few, and all that, and plus like they sign like they keep like games exclusive to like PlayStation only, and one of those games is Final Fantasy, which it's completely ridiculous, and um yeah, I don't know. I don't know why fucking PlayStation's kind of acting ridiculous on this because yes, Activision, Call of Duty makes a shit ton of money. They make a lot, but like Fortnite is partnered with like so many other games that also makes them a lot of money. At this point, I don't know. I'm probably viewing this in a ridiculous standpoint, but I know the fact that like they should not be worried about this. I they should not. They got other fucking games. PlayStation makes a lot more exclusives than Xbox. I don't see what the big deal is, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's because they make a lot of money, from having Call of Duty. But like, here's the thing, man. Like, what I'm thinking here is that fucking PlayStation is scared that Xbox might have Call of Duty exclusively for Xbox and PC. But like, bro, like, that's not even gonna be the case. And if it is gonna be the case, Microsoft's Xbox is just gonna be shooting themselves in the fucking foot and leg, because why have it on one platform? You're gonna make less money with it. Two platforms. You're gonna make extremely less money from having it on those two platforms. They have to fucking make it available on PlayStation. And hell, like, there's even like a ridiculous news, and I'm only getting this from like prestigious key that they're gonna bring fucking Call of Duty to fucking Nintendo Switch. So yeah, there's that. So I don't think there's nothing to be fucking afraid of here. Like, seriously. And at this point, like, fucking Xbox is like laughing their fucking asses off. Like, seriously. Lamau and such. I don't know, it's just kind of ridiculous because, again, like, PlayStation like makes a fucking shit ton of money, and again, they have like a lot of fucking like partners. I don't know why they need to like. I don't know why they're scared. And hell, even fucking PlayStation purchased another studio. It was the original developers of Halo, Bungie, and although like their game Destiny is still gonna be on all platforms, they still bought it regardless. I don't know why the hell is PlayStation trying to like make an excuse to like stop Xbox from like purchasing Activision. I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous. And now Xbox here. I'm just going off from a Twitter shit that I saw last time. Microsoft claims Sony pays for blocking rights to keep games off of Game Pass. The explosive claim was made in legal docs filled with Brazilian regulators. Now, I want to say, yeah, it's somewhat true. Because, you see, we got Resident Evil 7 on Game Pass. But where the hell is Resident Evil 8? And that's a game that is partnered with PlayStation. Capcom is partnered with PlayStation. Where the hell is Resident Evil 8 at? What the hell? What the hell is Final Fantasy VII? Why is that not coming to Xbox? And I'm talking about the remake. I'm not talking about the PS1 remake. Where is all this shit? It's goofy. It's goofy. I do think that's somewhat true, because I don't know. Resident Evil is kind of the somewhat of a goofy example here, because I have not seen Resident Evil 8 on Game Pass, but Resident Evil 7 is on Game Pass, and it's kind of weird that it's not on Game Pass. Yeah, it's been a year, I think, hasn't it? Hold on, let me check. Let me check Resident Evil 8's release date. Yeah, it's been a year. It's been a whole ass year, and they still have not added that shit. That is goofy up, man. You see, I don't know why. Like, I feel like it would be nice to have that there. You know, it would be nice to actually have Resident Evil 8 there. You know, like in some other Resident Evils, like the remakes and such. But I guess we're not going to see that because, again, I'm going by personal belief. I think Capcom is partnered with PlayStation, and I think PlayStation paid Capcom to like have those games like not be on Game Pass, which is kind of goofy. Kind of goofy. Overall, yeah, I think what's going on here is this: PlayStation's a sore loser. That they're losing a company that they're partnered with, even though the company kind of makes shitty games. Only one good game that came out in these past 3 years. And that's Cold War. But yeah. Overall, I think PlayStation's kind of a pussy, kind of a sore loser. And yeah. Alright, well, on to the next gaming subject. At this point, it's mostly games, which I'm sorry. Alright, like, listen, gaming is fucking amazing. I think gaming is a perfect thing. Alright, I'm living in VR. No, I'm joking. Enough with the jokes. Hold on, let me bring out my notebook from 9th grade. So, I think we'll talk about the myth. Alright, this extreme myth that we all seen a lot of clickbaits of GTA 6. Yeah. That's gonna be a thing. We all know that. Maybe. And, yeah, GTA 6 is gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Also, if it... I'm sorry, hold on. Let me, say something else. Let me say something, very quick for a minute. If the screen dims, that's my MacBook trying to go to sleep. I don't know why. I think it cannot stay up. But anyways. So, back on the topic of fucking GTA 6. So GTA 6, it's happening, and there's been some like leaks, whatever. The GTA 6 having like a female protagonist, and the map is gonna be evolving basically like Fortnite, and the story gone woke supposedly, and all this type of bullshit. But I want to talk about this for a minute here, because although it might be a pointless topic for some people, and I'm sorry that it is a pointless topic, I do want to talk about it because I've been playing GTA 5 for the longest time. Even though GTA 4 is the best one in my opinion, GTA 5 I've been playing that way too long. I mean, Jesus Christ, I bought the game like fucking 4 times. for fucking for PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and now PS5. What a crazy life I'm living. So, yeah, let's talk about this. Um, Look, I want the game to be fucking good, okay? Like, I get it, it's cool to have, a few more antagonists. It's probably nice to actually have a evolving city. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if they're gonna do it by updates. I hope not, but by the game itself. But I just want the game to be at least fucking good and shit, and see how like the story is. I mean, the story going woke. To be honest, I don't even give a fuck. I don't know what what does that mean? To be honest, I never understand the word woke. Like, what? Actually, maybe from my understanding of woke, it will have like not that much offensive shit. Supposedly, I'm not really fucking sure. But listen. If the game woke up like Walter White wanting to do meth with Jesse Pinkman in season 1, the game, I just want the game to be fucking good. And I want it to be like at least the quality of Red Dead Redemption 2. Which it probably might not be like that, sadly. But if it is, then Jesus fucking Christ. Because Jesus, like, dude, we've been waiting for, at this point, 10 fucking years. And supposedly, the developers are going to be focused on releasing a game in the next 2 years. So basically 2024. Maybe 2025 at best. At best. But who knows? Who knows if that's true? I just want the game to at least be, like, enjoyable. Good. And all that. Like, it's nice to have these small things. But the thing that matters to me the most is gameplay. Gameplay, dude. All that type of shit, man. Gameplay. Like, come on, man. Like, like, at least let us climb. Like, those porches in Red Dead 2. In Red Dead 2, like, your character is just easily able to climb everything. And your GTA 5 character just couldn't even climb a single fucking... They couldn't even climb a fence, but the Red Dead 2 characters can. Like, that type of shit, man. I feel like, although the controls were kind of goofy, at least, I don't know, I feel like Red Dead 2's controls felt more better than GTA 5's. So, I'm hoping that GTA 6 will at least, like, take a note of the Red Dead 2 controls, because those control, like the movement and everything, in my opinion, are more better than GTA 5. Way more better. Like, shooting and moving and all that type of stuff, that feels really, like, really nice to have in Red Dead 2. And in GTA 5, like, shooting a movie just feels kind of ass, to be honest with you. So, that type of stuff, I'm just hoping that the gameplay will just be good. And I'm hoping that the game will at least be less buggy at launch. Because, wasn't Red Dead 2 not as buggy? It was like very little bugs. I'm hoping that at least that GTA 6 will not be as buggy on launch. Like, at least being the quality of Red Dead 2 in launch. And not Cyberpunk level of bugginess. Because Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, Cyberpunk, that game has been in development for a fucking decade. And then as soon as it releases, like, all that work just for an unfinished game. as one of the other co-hosts here who is not here with us would say, dysfunctional game. Which, that is what Cyberpunk is. The definition of Cyberpunk, day one, dysfunctional. And although I enjoy it, I'm not gonna say that it was a perfect game by all means, because Jesus fuck, dysfunctional as fuck. So, yeah, that happened, and I'm hoping to God that at least GTA's, like, I'm hoping that Rockstar does not be like the developers of Cyberpunk. I'm hoping that at least test out the game keep testing it out. Fucking do all this. So that way we'll have, you know, a like not a buggy experience at launch. At least a like mostly like working game with less bugs. That's it. That's all I'm really asking for with this game. Not this extremely buggy mess that is way past cyberpunk level of bug of unfinished. That's what I'm hoping for, at least with GTA 6. And although it sounds like a myth, which which kind of is, GTA 6 has been like a fucking myth, a big lie, a rumor in disguise for like a million years. At least I'm having my hopes up because like even though they came out with Red Dead 2, on Rockstar needs to fucking release. They need to make another GTA, bro. They just need to. So, yeah. Overall, that is it with that one. Overall, Rockstar, take your time with that goofiness. Take your time with that goofiness. Now, what should I talk about here? Let's talk about. We're gonna step away from games. Now we're gonna get to the good stuff. Maybe. I don't know. No, actually another point of stuff. Let's talk about music. Okay? Let's talk about music. Yes. Let's talk about that. So, I don't know if you guys noticed. Actually, I don't even know if we have ever talked about it in the podcast. Actually, maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. But I have a playlist on YouTube called Things That Play in My Head. And yes, these are songs that does actually play in my head. As soon as I listen to them for the first time, they're in my head now. And now it's in repeat all the fucking time. Yeah. I have a playlist on YouTube of things that play in my head. Will it have your favorite songs? Maybe. Will it not have your favorite songs? Maybe. And probably will have a song that you'll probably hate. You see, my music choice in this world is interesting. I morphed my music taste a lot. Alright? I went from like in 2011 not listening to music to 2012 listening to music on the radio station, Power 106, and some other radio stations that I don't even know that played other pop songs back then. Actual good pop songs like $21 in My Pocket and Usher. I don't know if you guys know Usher. Usher's Oh My God. All that type of bullshit. Kendrick fucking Lamar. All that type of bullshit. That sounds very goofy, but from all those times, my music taste has changed a lot over the years. And when I downloaded Pandora, yes, okay, look, guys. Before I ever heard of the name Spotify, which was around 2015. Yeah, 2015. I used an app called Pandora. Now, how I heard of Pandora was actually in 2013, when I think the Harlem Shake was a thing. I could be wrong, but actually, was it 13? Or maybe it was 13, 14. Between those years, Harlem Shake was a fucking big thing. My favorite thing to do. I don't know why. I love the song, and I love the trend for some weird reason. But the Harlem Shake was amazing. It was a piece of fucking art. And I remember my mom having Pandora and playing all these type of songs. And I think it was around that time that Pandora was just a big thing. I never heard of Spotify. I only heard like two things that people use: YouTube and Pandora. Back then, I never met a person who used Spotify or SoundCloud. I never met a person who used either or. It was either Pandora and YouTube. So now that I use Pandora since in 2015, you know, it was some good shit. You know, there was actually some good shit that I listened to. You know, fucking mostly rap, mostly fucking rap. It was on Kendrick Lamar radio station. I think there was Jay-Z and all this other shit. Then fucking gorillas, all this type of other bullshit. I think at this point my first ever song from Gorillaz was just Feel Good Inc. It's a sad truth. It's a sad truth. I think that's everybody's first song. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. Overall, it went from me listening to Pandora to around 2017, going back to YouTube, to 2018 using Spotify plus plus. Back then, there was some fucking Spotify plus plus thing on Android. I feel like I'm gonna get myself arrested for saying plus plus, but Spotify plus plus is fucking Spotify without ads. Spotify Premium for free. That was it. You can't have it now because I think it's illegal now. I think they made it illegal like last year, probably 2 years ago. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But overall, yeah. And now here I am now. Alright. 2020 I use YouTube a lot more, and I think it was around 2020 that I started making a playlist. And the reason why I made the playlist in the first place, I tweeted it out before, and one of my friends liked it, the tweet. I don't know if they remember it though. I made the not the podcast. I made the playlist because I wanted to add a bunch of songs that were my favorite and I enjoyed listening to. I wanted more songs than my other friends. so that it sounds so stupid, man. I wanted more songs than my friends, so that way if I put in the command, you know, rhythm play this song, it will mostly play my songs and least and my other boys less. So it was ridiculous. It was such a ridiculous thing. But now rhythm is gone, and I don't think rhythm could even play 1,000 music songs, so that's a bummer. And like most of the other music bots that we use, it has a limits of like 300 to 500 songs for a playlist. So yeah, but I say the journey of discovering new songs and actually enjoying those songs a lot more were really something back then, and I'm still in that realm of trying to find, you know, exploring new songs, exploring new tracks that might be my favorite or might not be my favorite, you know. So yeah, I do like, personally, and I know it sounds kind of goofy to say this, I do think YouTube is more better than Spotify, mainly because YouTube doesn't, no, Spotify doesn't have the songs that I have on my playlist. There's some artists that doesn't even have a Spotify account and are probably too old, or they just don't want to make one for some reason. And like this artist that I listen to, his name is Pilot Red Sun, an internet music man, and I do mean internet man. I mean, I think his fucking shit's more webcore, but yeah, Pilot Red Sun that guy does not have a fucking Spotify, and there's some other songs that doesn't even have a Spotify, or it's not even on Spotify. It doesn't even have a Spotify. That kind of sounds goofy. So yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, and it's kind of why I use YouTube the most. But now I'm like, as of currently, I'm like in a position where I use both at the same time. The reason I'm using Spotify is because I have Spotify Premium. Um, Thanks to the man who hosts, who's the main host. Appreciate that, man. Um, but yeah, I have Spotify Premium, and I can enjoy music with my phone off and all that. So that's nice instead of having YouTube Premium. Um, but I do use YouTube sometimes because, well, there's some songs again that are not on Spotify that I like listening on YouTube. So, yeah. Um, Overall, it's been a funny journey, and adding the songs on my playlist were pretty awesome. Exploring different genres of music was pretty amazing. Although I kind of hate that some of the songs that I had got removed by some other bastard. Mostly Nintendo. I had a I had a whole stack of Animal Crossing soundtracks, New Horizons, on my playlist, and all of them just went off. All of them disappeared because Nintendo took them off. So can't wait for that to happen again at some point because I have like other Smash Bros songs, I think. So yeah, that's gonna be a bummer. And the guy who posts a shit ton of Nintendo music, he's gone. He deleted his channel, so that also sucks a lot. So yeah, it's a very tough spot to be in with that. Was listening to gaming music and such. And this is why Nintendo just needs to make a fucking music channel. They need to make a soundtrack channel at this point. Square Enix, although they're kind of goofy with the NFTs, at least they made a fucking official soundtrack channel. I don't know what the hell is Nintendo doing. Overall, yeah. And since we're on the topic of music, my favorite music genres are kind of goofy. Of course, there's the rap, but then there's the goofy rock music. Maybe the indies, indie music. I feel like many people hate indie, so my apology if you hate indie. But there's rock, there's indie, and here comes the goofy shit, creepy music. I'm a guy who actually likes creepy music for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it's just from me playing games like Resident Evil, and Silent Hill, and Outlast, and all this other shit. I don't know. Makes me feel epic. Fucking walking down a fucking hallway with creepy music playing in the background, and then me with the fucking weapon. It makes me feel like a badass, bro. But I fucking kill some fucking demons. Overall, yeah, I don't know why I like creepy music, but I do like creepy music. I think it's really good. And even in movies, actually, yeah, somewhat in movies. Halloween, the movie, that shit's pretty freaking good. Fucking John Carpenter, the guy who fucking directs the movie and makes the music for the movies. Pretty fucking amazing composer, I must say myself. Yeah. What else? Ambient music. And I think Minecraft is to blame for that. Sadly. But ambient music is a pretty nice one, but I only listen to like one specific artist for the ambient music. And he's on my he's on my other playlist on Spotify, which is I do have a Spotify playlist. I have a Spotify playlist called Call of Duty. Now, why I named it that is probably the most funniest joke I've ever made, because Call of Duty is a funny name to me. So I named the playlist Call of Duty, and when made the playlist. I added a bunch of songs, or not even songs, but the ambient music from that specific artist, and it's just that artist. And that artist, I don't even know if it is even an artist at this point. Might be like a goofy gang. It was fucking ambient, ambient music instruments or something. But they made, but they are named "How to Disappear Completely." And how I found them is pretty interesting because basically, I woke up in around 5 p.m. from a long nap. It was a long day, you know. Went to the store to help out my mom carry packages, Death Stranding style, all that type of bullshit. It was in 2020. COVID was crazy as fuck. All that type of bullshit. And I woke up. Put on my AirPods on, and during the time I had an iPhone 11, and I'm like, let's see what's on YouTube. I scrolled through my recommendations, some goofy shit, until I seen How to Disappear Completely. I'm like, what the hell is this? It was my fucking eyes all crusty from waking up and shit. I play it. And then the next thing I know is I laid down on my bed in the same position, listening to the whole thing for like I think an hour. So I think I fucking slept even longer. Even though I didn't sleep, my eyes were open, staring at the ceiling, until my freaking father came in, was fucking Wingstop chicken. One of the most out of context things to even say too. But I never really expected myself to like sit through like an hour and actually listen to it. I don't know. To be honest, it's kind of goofy to even explain it. Basically, I'll explain it in these simple things. Maybe relax. Maybe not worry about anything, even when the shit in the air, even though the shit that was going on, and maybe feel happy. There you go. Just lay down on the bed, looking at the ceiling like a fucking movie character would do, like Walter White, and such. Just me laying down, be like, yeah. This is fucking amazing. This is the best album I've ever heard in my fucking life. It was amazing. It was amazing. And it's why I have that there. It is why the album is, well, I think it's like 3 of the albums, I think, on my playlist, on my Spotify playlist. So yeah. And I think it was around the time that Caretaker and other shit was going off. I didn't really want to listen to like what, 6-8 hours of album. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to be like the main host of this show, sitting in one position and starting it at 12 and listen through the whole thing. For some reason, that was like a weird challenge. I don't know why it was, but I didn't want to do that. And so yeah, and instead of listening to that, I listened to this, and it felt fucking amazing. It's like, what is it called? I don't even know what it is called. I forgot. It's a place. I think it's called a capsule. I'm gonna call it a capsule. It's a capsule where there's water, where you get to lay down in. You close the capsule door. They turn off the lights. The only thing that's glowing is maybe the water. I don't know. And you're just laying down in the water. It's kind of like that. I don't even know what it's called. Hold on. If I'm gonna have to find out what this shit is called, I'm gonna fucking hold on. Good mythical. Hold on. I have to search up my first ever video from these fucking sensory deprivation tank. There you go. It's like that basically. It's like that. You're in a sensory deprivation tank, and this music is playing in the background. That is one way to describe it all. Is that, or yeah, you're floating in space. There you go. Overall, that shit was amazing. So, yeah, ambience, that and Minecraft alone, and Death Stranding. Yeah, even Death Stranding. I forgot to include Death Stranding. I don't know. Yeah, Death Stranding was also there, too. Mainly because I love the Death Stranding soundtrack and the game itself. I think the game is a true masterpiece. It is up there with Red Dead 2 for me. So, overall, yeah. Those are my favorite genres. Rap, indie, rock, fucking creepy music, ambience. At this point, will you even call ambience a song? Music? I don't even know. Webcore? Is that even a fucking genre? I don't even know. But yeah, there's that. And fucking, I don't even know if I even want to add breakcore, to be honest, because although I only listen to one artist for breakcore, and that's it. Overall, webcore, pretty alright, pretty good shit. Yeah, that's kind of with that. Those music taste. Now, at this point, I am 2 months late to talk about this topic. But also felt like I didn't really speak that much in the topic at hand. And to be honest, this might be kind of pointless to talk about, probably for y'all, or not y'all, or the viewer, may I say, the viewer. But I still want to talk about it because I felt like I didn't talk about it much in the previous episode, and I felt, and I can't even speak. Okay, look, I felt like I didn't speak about it that much, and the other people were just talking about it. They were talking about it more because they all went to the same school together for a while. And of course, they had to talk about it with each other because it's more of their experience, which is good enough. But me, I went to a different school and such, and I kind of want to talk more about it, and that is graduation. How it felt during the time, and how it felt, and all that, and just everything else. Graduation for me, I don't know. It was a complicated one for me, because I felt every emotion, even before graduating. I knew it was gonna be my final year, and I think like I don't know why I had like so many like thoughts in my mind, like am I like was this even worth it? Like was it even worth the stress and all that type of bullshit? I don't know, but like at first I felt happy that it was my first year, but then I did not feel happy. I was more, I don't know, fucking disappointed. Like, am I really gonna fucking graduate? Is it even that rewarding? I don't think it is rewarding for me. That was me. I was all over the place. And then when we finally made it to that point of graduation, I felt 3 emotions. on that time period. At this point, I'm a fucking game character. I don't even know. I'm fucking Guts from Berserk. Actually, not even. Arthur. There you go. Actually, John Marston. Um, but on that day, I was happy. I was happy. I was fucking graduating. Yeah, I'm finally getting out of the hellhole called school. But then, I felt sad. I felt sad because I'm not gonna see the other boys that I made, the other gangs, the other friends that I made during high school. Even though I do have very few added and I follow them on social media, um, some mo the people that I met I don't really play games, um, and it's just like, damn, like the people that I'm only gonna see through social media, they don't even play games. Damn, that fucking sucks. Like, how am I gonna talk to them? You know what I mean? Yeah, you could call them on social media, but it's like, fuck. Um, like this Dokkan kid, which by the way, some of you might know, who Dokkan Kid is. And Dokkan Kid is Woman's best friend, Skilled Out's best friend, Jojo, as he likes to call him. Overall, I mean, I have that guy added, but I barely hang out with him. The only time I hanged out with that guy was on October when Cold War was a thing. But like the other people, man, damn, I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss the guy that I always keep 1v1ing on Smash Bros. Every day. I'm gonna miss the other guy who plays Apex Legends. Yes, Apex Legends, and is like, well, like the highest rank ever on PC Apex Legends. He even fought the best player in Apex Legends in the country. No, not in the country. In the state we live in. That we live in. I'm gonna miss all those people, man, that I made. Because those people were cool people. And I'm gonna miss them a lot. I'm gonna miss them a lot. I'm gonna miss them a lot. They're always gonna be on my mind for a long time. Like, I'm gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna miss that guy. Damn, I'm gonna miss this guy. I'm gonna miss them all a lot. Then I felt relieved. I felt relieved of the fact that I don't gotta deal with the stress, the horrible nature of high school, man. All this other shit. Fucking stressed out that I'm in a fucking time limit for like a project. There was one time that I was actually in that fucking position. I was like running out of fucking time for a environmental science project. Yes, we're like a grade behind compared to the other high school that my friends were. But I was like, damn, bro, I need to fucking finish this shit immediately. I fucking came in to finish that project. I didn't go outside for break. I went straight to the class, and I didn't go outside for lunch. I was just finishing this fucking big ass poster that I was finishing, man. And thank God I was able to finish it in time, dude, because fucking hell, and I was stressing out. And plus, I didn't really want to have homework over Thanksgiving break. Yes, she was going to give us that project as homework for Thanksgiving break. And considering the fact that I was going to fucking... that I had to deal with, like, the other missing work over Thanksgiving break was... like that? Like the project and the other homework? How the fuck is that going to be humanly possible? So... and plus I want to enjoy my break. So... I did that, and then I did, a few of the homework. Thank fucking God I did. I fucking turned it in and I got boosted my fucking grade up. I was relieved, man. And plus I think I had like an English fucking project too. It was fucking crazy. But yeah, I'm fucking relieved that I don't have to deal with the stress. I don't have to deal with, I guess, anxiety. Anxiety sounds like a joke to say, in my opinion. I don't know. It sounds like a joke, but you do not know, man. I was scared to like fail the class that I'm actually fucking good in. You know, like I was all over the place. I was stressed out. I was like, it was crazy. I felt fucking bonkers. So after graduating, I felt relieved, man, that I don't have to deal with all that shit, man. All that crunch, basically. Fucking hell. There was like moments that I just go home and sleep and then wake up at 8 all the fucking time because I was just too exhausted. My sleep schedule for school was awful. It was so bad. There was days I was sleeping at like 2 sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know why. And then there was like a time like I fucking finished eating my food and then I went to bed immediately. But that's a bad thing. Because when you finish eating and then go to bed immediately, that food is not gonna go down your stomach. Oh hell no. That shit's gonna come to your throat. It's gonna choke you. And that's what happened to me. I somewhat threw up, but at the same time I didn't. Some of it, like came through my nose. Dude, I woke up like sounding like that, dude. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, like that's how fucking tired I was coming back from school, man. And then there was like a period where my mom got into a car accident. That was like the worst time. And then, dude, in March, I couldn't even stay after school to like do some work because look, March, it was fucking hot as hell, and my dad comes in work from like F4, and he does not like the air conditioner extremely cold, but I do. So so of course I had to fucking take the bus, go home. That shit was awful, dude. Waiting for the bus was awful. The bus takes like an hour for some fucking reason. It was ass. It was some complete and utter ass. And I didn't really fucking like it. And that type, dude, and that was like that for March. Thank goodness that my mom got like rental cars and ferry and shit, but Jesus Christ, it was horrible. And then when we got the car, the car that's fixed, guess what? The air conditioners weren't working. So hashtag blessed for that one. But overall, that was a horrible time. But thank God, that I'm relieved and I don't have to deal with just all of that type of bullshit. I am just happy that I am out. I don't think I didn't saw that many people cry. I only saw one person cry, and it was another one of my friends. Yeah, we were seeing that person crying. I was like, damn, bro. And she was fucking laughing, bro. She was like, she was trying to hide the fact that she was crying, but it was like, damn, bro. Like, it was that emotional for, I guess, some people. Again, I only saw one person cry. And, yeah, it was something. I walked around and thanked many, told everybody, I hope you all have a good time, good life, good summer. And told some of my teachers, the good teachers that are actually cool. Hope you all have a good time. Hope you have a good life in the future. And I had one teacher who was a huge Breaking Bad fan, and he was such a huge Breaking Bad fan that he had to show it because he did had a Heisenberg sticker. You know the drawing of Heisenberg? I don't even know. It was like around. I think it premiered in season 3, season 2. It showed up around there. But he had the Heisenberg sticker, and it was like, it was fucking ridiculous. I told him, "Hey, yo, Mister, have you seen? Are you watching the final season of Better Call Saul?" He said, "Oh no, man, I don't like it." I'm like, "What? You have to, man. It gets good." And he's like, "Oh really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right." Fun fact: I only watched season 1, so I don't know if it does get good, but I'm pretty sure it does. But yeah, overall, I had to thank some of the teachers, some of the good teachers, for being there and for being cool and being amazing teachers and such. Again, I'm gonna miss the people that I talked to, the people who I 1v1'd on Smash Bros. On my Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna miss those people, man. I hope they're having a good time with their times and such and all that. Overall, yeah. Yeah. Again, it did really something that made people cry, and that was something. But then again, I did left in somewhat of a rush, so yeah. But yeah. I was a little teary-eyed, guys. I was about to tear up, but I didn't. I hold it in. All right, believe me, guys. Oh, I wasn't bawling. I was like, boo. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, god damn. And to be honest, my ride to graduation. If you ever played Red Dead 2, there's a scene where Arthur puts on his hat, and it was his last ride. After saving Abigail and just the person's wife, which was Abigail something. Arthur puts on his hat and goes for the ride, and that's the way it is. Plays. It was like that for me. It was like that. Me, my parents taking me to the graduation. That was something. And then when I left, I had an outro, bro. I had an outro. Why? I don't know. Let me search it up. I kind of forgot. It was a Minecraft song, guys. I'm sorry that this was a Minecraft song. It's from the album Minecraft Volume Beta. And it's the last track called Intro. Yep. I did play that. I gotta be honest. I think it was kind of the perfect way to somewhat end it off. Oh, so, hold on. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Angie's video chatting me. He wants to. I'm gonna decline it though, because I don't want that. But yeah. Overall, it was an experience. Going to graduation, seeing people for the last time. Again, I'm gonna miss them. I know I've been saying this all the time, but it's true, man. I'm gonna miss them. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss them meeting them in person. Overall, all I gotta say is this. Fucking 9th grade. 9th grade me was a horrible version of me. And I apologize to everybody at that school for my vulgar and just completely fucked up behavior. My apologies to all of y'all in 9th grade. 10th grade, my build up, my amazing year. 11th grade, fucking probably my goofiest year because I I played a lot of fucking funny ass music on purpose. On purpose, man. I played a lot of funny music out loud. Dude. Okay. Hold on. Let me say something right now. One day ago, not even one day ago, but there was a day where my one of my teachers are giving out roll call, whatever, saying, "Hey yo, person, are you here?" And they would say here. I remember having the FNAF 2 ambience where they opened the vent and I had that playing in the background. And then when he called my name, he was like, "Hey yo, Wolfy, are you here?" And I said, and I unmuted my mic. "Yeah, I'm here," with the fucking music. Everybody was laughing out loud, dude. I'm sorry right now, bro. Everybody was laughing. Overall, '11th grade was my goofiest and funniest year yet. And 12th grade, how do I call 12th grade? I will call 12th grade Breaking Bad final season. That's how I would call it. I will just call it that. And that's how it did. That's how it is. That's how it is. Overall, love it, man. Love 12th grade. Love 10th grade and all that. Fuck 9th grade. That shit was ass. Anyways. Now, what else do I want to talk about now? Oh yeah, my birthday. My birthday. I turned 18, guys. I turned 18. I had a good birthday. I went, I ate at IHOP, ate at Outback Steakhouse, went to the mall, got some clothes, and, got Adidas shorts, Adidas pants, 2 Adidas pants, some clothing from Zoomies. Yeah, I got those clothing, and also got $1,000 for my mom. Actually, I brought to my mom. She's an amazing person, and yeah, hitting 18 years old. It's kind of something. Because at 18, you gotta act like an adult. You gotta act like this. You gotta be like this. You gotta, get a job. Get a job. Don't even play games at this point. Get a job. Do all this big boy shit. But that's not gonna be me. To be honest here, 18 years old, I'm gonna still act like the same person I am. Since, I don't know, 5 years old. Maybe as a baby. I'm gonna be a man child at this point. Right? I'm sorry. Listen, right? If you're gonna treat me like an adult, don't. Treat me like a fucking child. That's all I gotta say. Trust me, if you treat me like an adult, you're gonna get the worst experience. But as a teenager, as a child, fuck yeah. Alright? Because being an adult, it's kind of boring. It's a boring thing. And I just want to, be myself. Live my life. Do all this type of bullshit. Play video games. You know, go to I don't know, listen to music, chill, live through everything, you know. Cause I was told this. You have one life. Make the best of it. That's all I gotta say. Hey, you wanna know who told me that? You wanna know who did? Jason. Not even Jason, bro. Jason does. But you know, the parents. The parents. And hey, you know. And they're right. They're right. That I do gotta make the best out of this one life I got. And hitting 18, it's a big number. Yeah, it is. You know, I'm old enough to have a fucking PayPal. I'm old enough to do something. But no, I'm old enough to actually. I'm old enough to actually get an 18 plus game now. I don't have to bring my mom with me. Let's fucking go. Overall, yeah, I'm still be the person I am, even after hitting 18. I don't really want people to like treat me differently when I hit 18. That's no. Don't treat me differently as an adult, guys. Don't do it. Don't be disrespectful. That's all I gotta say. Don't do all that shit. All I want is to chill. Is to have some peace. Is to have some good times. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, as I hit 18, I don't know what am I doing this age, but I do have some plans. I do have lots of plans that I kind of want to do and probably achieve. I know what acting is. Probably everybody knows that, but I kind of want to do some other goof stuff. That's something, you know. I want to test my limits. I'm gonna break my limits, right? I want to do all that. So that's what I might be doing at some point when I'm not lazy, okay? But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hit 18 years old, and yeah. Well, I'm hoping the audio's good, and I'm hoping that all of this was captured. But man, I don't even know how long we'll be streaming this for. I think an hour, maybe? I don't know. I think that's a good length. That's a good length for someone like me who is hosting this for an hour. Yeah. If any of the people who host this, like the Harder 105, Trash Boat, LL AIDS, if they made it this far, my apologies for doing this without y'all. You know, I wanted to do it because we haven't done one in a while. And plus, that one was actually not my favorite. So, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoy this podcast. If you made it this far. If you do, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what the next podcast is going to be. Probably might be Better Call Saul related. Who knows? I mean, next week is the last episode of Better Call Saul. So who knows how that's going to be, but maybe it might be that. Maybe it might be something else entirely different. It might be Dokkan. It might be, I don't know. I don't know what it might be. Overall, yeah, I just thought, you know, I just wanted to do this just for fun. And yeah, that would be cool to just sneak into the studio and sit here in this comfortable couch that I'm in with the mic. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.